Welcome back to Halo 2, folks. So yeah, Master Chief and the rest of the UNSC have successfully made their jump to hyperspace and follows that Covenant transport to where it's going. But let's check back in on old Thelva Dunn, shall we? By the way, I don't know why I never mentioned this in the first part, but voiced by Keith David. Unfortunately, Ramirez is not here to help him out or make him a sandwich, so he's a bit bollocked right now.
Ramirez!
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 Ramirez! Ramirez! Ramirez!
He's not meant for the chaos. The Hierarchs have something special in mind.
Oh, aye. Yeah, in spite of his failures and in spite of being branded as a heretic, he isn't actually being sentenced to death. That was just something for the, that was basically just a little show for the public. No, they have bigger plans for this old chap. And it does have to be said, I think that the narrative stuff that they do for Thelva Dunn, I think, is by far and away the most interesting narrative stuff from Halo 2. And yes, there is a reason why I keep calling him that instead of, well, you know, we'll get to it.
Release the prisoner.
The council decided to have you hung by your entrails and your corpse paraded through the city. But ultimately, the
Oh, so a quick death then.
execution are up to me.
I am already dead.
Indeed. Do you know where we are?
The mausoleum of the Arbiter.
Quite so. Here rests the vanguard of the great journey. Every arbiter from first to last. Each one.
Yeah, so the title of the Arbiter is bestowed to a number of elites who have all failed in their duties, but were given one last shot at redemption in death by basically taking on suicide missions for the Covenant.
And you rightly bear the blame. But the council was overzealous.
So if we become the new Arbiter, maybe we'll at least die with some dignity.
One who would subvert our faith and incite rebellion against the High Council.
Our prophets are false.
And yeah, just so we don't have to feel guilty about shooting and killing human targets, we're going after a group of Covenant separatists.
This heretic, and those who follow him, must be silenced.
Their slander offends all who walk the path.
Yeah, it's a game about shooting aliens, so even when we're playing as the aliens, we gotta shoot aliens.
As you are, but become the Arbiter, and you shall be set loose against this heresy with our blessing.
But yeah, there it is. The armor of the Arbiter.
What of the Council?
The tasks you must undertake as the Arbiter are perilous, suicidal. You will die, as each Arbiter has before you. The Council will have their corpse.
Do you want to bet on that?
My name is the Arbiter, motherfucker.
Iconic. Yeah, well, come on, guys. If I was going to do that for the Chief, of course I was going to do it for RB as well. Yeah, respect the classics.
On the blood of our fathers, on the blood of our sons, we swore to uphold the Covenant, even to our dying breath. Those who would break this oath are heretics, worthy of neither pity nor mercy. Even now, they use our Lord's creations to broadcast their lies. We shall grind them into dust.
Ah, well, at least we get like a 20% discount and bathroom breaks whenever we want. And a pretty decent pension plan, so it's worth, like, being branded as a heretic for failing in our duties. Jesus Christ.
This armor suits you, but it cannot hide that mark. Nothing ever will. You are the Arbiter, the will of the prophets, but these are my elite.
I don't remember the name of this other elite, the one with the missing mandibles, but he does also end up appearing in Halo 3 as well. I mean, the only reason why I remember the Arbiter's real name is because I looked it up on the wiki. I mean, I play so much Halo 2, and I absolutely, yeah, I spend so much time with it. Fuck it, I just looked up on the wiki, didn't I? But yeah, no, yeah, this is the big selling point of Halo 2, alongside the boosted graphics and the tighter controls and whatnot. Not only do you play as a Chief, you can play as an Elite as well. And we also have access to a brand new weapon, which is probably one of the most iconic weapons across the entire series. Do you remember the elites that we fought in Halo 3? Sorry, Halo 3. We haven't done that one yet. In the original Halo, who had the energy swords? Yeah, now we get an energy sword, motherfuckers. And this thing is an absolute beast. Obviously, you have to get quite nice and close in order to use it, but it basically insta-kills anything. Except for him, sorry. And we've also got an energy rifle as well, plasma rifle rather. It's always weird that they call it a plasma rifle, because that kind of implies it would be quite long. But whereas this is like, yeah, this is quite a stubby little thing. It's more like a, well, I guess a plasma machine pistol doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? So yeah. Instead of flashlights, we can activate a cloaking device. Proper Predator shit. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately it does cost 10 points of energy in order to actually use the sword, but yeah, definitely worth it when the time arises, especially if you're going up against like other elites like this, because it just completely ignores shields. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on, I've fallen down into the... Oh, whatever. There we go. I see another elite over there. Another couple, actually. Oh, I might have bitten off a little bit more than I could chew here, though. I'm a little bit enthusiastic about using this thing. Alright, here we go. Yeah, come here. Come here, you fucking bastards. There we go. There we go, and the other one. Sword's getting a little bit low on durability. I'm going to need to swap it out fairly soon. In fact, actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll find another energy sword sooner or later. Let's use this other weapon, another weapon, which, if I remember correctly, it's also, this one is also new to the to Halo 2 as well, the carbine. Yeah, but it's basically the Covenant equivalent of the battle rifle, only it's single fire. But it does have a nice zoom to it. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Perfect. Also like the fact that there's also like a little ammo indicator on the energy cell as well, similar to the assault rifle or the battle rifle. But instead of like showing a number, it's just like an actual little meter that drains down. Oh god damn it! God, that was up. Just everybody's grenades just going off all at once over there. Oh, but there is, yeah, there is an energy sword there. By the way, also, here's a fun little fact as well for you, which is going to come, which I'll be taking the piss out of a little bit later on. So you may have also noticed that over the course of the Halo games, whenever we pick up weapons from the Covenant, they're always using their alien technology. You might be asking yourself, oh, but why don't we ever see them using like human weapons? Because like surely there'll be times where like human weaponry, like assault rifles or grenades or that sort of thing, or like rocket launchers, would be actually like a benefit to them. Yeah, if they've run out, because like some of their weapons, like the plasma rifle here, I forgot to grab that short sword, didn't I? Yeah, like some weapons like the plasma rifle can't be like recharged or reloaded or anything. So why don't they use like human weapons as well to give themselves a bit more of an edge? If any member of the Covenant is caught using human weaponry, that also brands them as a heretic. Like literally setting foot, like touching a piece of human technology is basically grounds to have your head cut off. Which actually, I tell a lie. I mentioned that it'll be something that I'll be making fun. Something I'll be making fun of. It kind of actually sort of contributes a little bit towards the Arbiter's character development when he starts using like human weapon. Well, the player starts using human weapons while controlling him, because it's sort of like it's clear that he's starting to realize that, oh, maybe like actually our masters up topside aren't actually being completely honest with us here. Maybe their plan is actually a little bit more suspect than I thought it was. Maybe they don't actually have our best interests at heart. Maybe this great journey is just a big suicide mission. So fuck it, they think I'm a heretic anyway, so just go the whole 9 yards. Actually, let's actually let's dual wield these. Alright, I haven't missed anybody, have I? That just leads down to a bottomless pit. Anything up there that I need to access? Yeah, I really should probably do like some practice runs of some of these levels so that I know what I'm supposed to do more specifically, because I'm mostly just sort of jumping in going, yeah, now I've played this game before, I know what I'm doing, and then I immediately forget what I'm doing. Alright, hang on, maybe one of these doors is unlocked. Nah, nothing of the sort.
Find the controls to the hangar doors, Arbiter.
Oh, hello. Controls to the hangar doors. Actually, was that those little panels that I saw? Okay, yeah, no, I think it's one of these things, and this is what I need to activate. There we go. Sorry, everybody.
Hold position. I am making my approach.
Ah, yeah, I see what I see. We're like the strike team going first and like opening up the way for our greater forces. Tell you what, actually, we have got these sentinels here as well, and they drop their own weapons because they've got their little beam lasers, which we can finally they use them in the original Halo, but we can finally use them ourselves. In fact, I wonder if I can find one. No, a fuel rod cannon though. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's grab a fuel rod cannon. Short to the point, it's a giant plasma rocket launcher. Another weapon that was also in the original Halo, but we just couldn't equip it. There we go. Which fires just a giant fuck-off ball of plasma. Yeah, imagine the BFG if the BFG was just a little bit smaller, basically. Or is the Bureau Cannon actually a bit bigger? Because this thing does look... It's taking up like half the screen, like just with this thing equipped, but the blasters are definitely smaller.
Do you think you hide from me? Hey, a fox on you, beast!
There we go. Wait, who's doing that? Was that you? Did you just shoot me? Look, I tell you, I'll pay you the tenner back later. Yeah, when we're not being shot at by you and everybody else. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no. So I could have sworn that I saw one of those Forerunner. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just wasting time here, aren't I? Yeah, let's just continue forth. Oh, actually, do I want to pick up a needler? Yeah, let's actually grab a needler for. Let's grab. Oh yeah, let's grab a couple of needlers actually.
Lo, the arbiter.
Oh, but this is already gonna completely drain all my ammo. Great. Oh well, I showed it off. Back to the back to the carbine. Yeah, I know that the Needler has always been like one of the most iconic weapons from the Halo series. I don't know, I've never really gotten that much use out of them. They're similar to plasma pistols to me. Like, they're good in a pinch, but otherwise I would rather just use something a little bit more direct. Case in point. Bam! Alright, only 3 shots left. There we go. God bloody tanked that first one like a champ, didn't he? Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you've got one of those Forerunner beam cannons. There we go. Yeah, the Sentinel beam. That was it. Yeah, Forerunner tech. The same thing that the little flying drones use. But it does raise the question. Now that I'm currently like still supporting the Covenant as I at this point in the story. And this isn't a Covenant weapon, it's a Forerunner weapon. Does this make me a heretic? I'm not really too sure, to be honest. Oh well, I'll just put that down and hopefully nobody traces it from prints. God fucking. Yeah, he's dead, Jim. There we go. There we go. I tell you what though, obviously, like, quite a few years after this game came out, when we finally get to Halo Infinite, because, the Covenants are basically all but defeated after the events of Halo 3, but after that point, we're mostly just sort of going up against, like, a handful of stragglers who want to try and keep up their original ways. In Halo Infinite, and I believe one of the Halo Wars games, I think Halo Wars 2, we fight a group called the Banished, who are another subsection of like former Covenant deserters, and they just flat out don't give a fuck when it comes to the whole heresy thing. They use human weapons. They actually do something that for some reason the Covenant never thought to actually attempt over the course of the rest of these games, which is like weapons like the plasma pistol or the plasma rifle. They reload them. You can actually find more ammo for things like plasma rifles without having to swap the entire gun out. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's just like something that they decided to change up for Halo Infinite on its own, or if that's just them going against the ways that they've been taught and doing something a little that actually is a little bit less like a little bit less suicidal for the most part. Actually, yeah, let's grab the plasma rifle. I'm basically out of ammo for that thing. Oh, sorry. But yeah, because like literally the way that the Covenant are trained is like, use your weapon until until there's nothing left of it, and then pick up another weapon from one of your fallen brothers, which is makes sense from like a more sort of like fanatical culty from like a fanatical cult standpoint, but when it comes to like actual like operating a military, typically you want your guys to not die. There we go. Okay, anybody else? No. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you what, one little issue with missions like this. Granted, like, the enemies have, like, slightly different design, they're wearing different body armors and whatnot, but in, like, dark areas like that, it's kind of hard to tell friend from foe. I do find myself accidentally shooting at my own guys every now and then. Oh, toasty. Oh, god damn it, that's extra toasty. Whoopsie doodle. God, they're getting really trigger happy with the grenades. Ah well, two can play at that stupid game. Nice.
To live, you only need kill me. You cannot hide.
Dude. Cool. We don't want these things to overheat. Any other takers? No? There we go.
This way.
Absolutely perfect. That's Christmas. Wait, no, hang on. What's the alien equivalent of Christmas? Freezer Day, that's it. That's Freezer Day fucked for your kids. Ooh, a couple more, so what? There we go. 100% charge from both of them. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Again. I was basically no help there, was I? Excellent. Yeah, keep going, keep shredding. Shred through those shields. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so, how are you guys doing? I'm doing very well. I tell you what, you know what? Okay, here's something that I finally got round to. Ooh, actually, I think I might have to put this on hold, because we're about to get our hands on a couple of Banshees now.
I will defend the Oracle. Its truth must
I think that's also the target that we're meant to be going after. Ah, here we go. Got a bit of downtime. Yeah, something I finally got round to doing. I finally completed Starfield, the Bethesda's latest attempt at making.
Watch your back. I'm sending one of our
what's the best way of putting it? Yeah, it's Bethesda's latest and greatest open-world action-adventure game, but also their latest mid RPG, basically. And yeah, I have to say now that I finally completed Starfield, got all the artifacts, made my way through the Unity, did all of that stuff, got the encrypt, did everything that I needed to do in order to basically count the game as completed, as beaten. I feel like I can finally speak openly about what I think about that game. I think that Starfield is absolutely, positively, 110% fine, honestly. Yeah, no, I quite like Starfield. I thought the game was quite fun. I don't think that highly of it, but yeah, it definitely has its moments. By far, I think by far and away the biggest fault with the biggest fault with Starfield by far is the fact that because they're like doing the whole you're exploring like thousands of planets across the entire galaxy. Oh, excuse me. That creates limitations in regards to what the developers can do when it comes to like creating like their own environments from scratch. And as a result, like a lot of pretty much all of the open areas, I think with the exception of any areas that have like towns and cities in them, are procedurally generated, and that just isn't as interesting to explore as pre-made maps are. But I do actually think it has like a few advantages, a few good things as well, a few like positive streaks to its bow. To the degree where I'm tempted to say that I think Starfield is actually better than Fallout 4 is. Yeah, like it's still not that deep of an RPG, but the RPG elements are definitely better than they are in Fallout 4. Like things like the perk system, the fact that we have traits back in a Bethesda RPG for the first time since New Vegas, which is. I mean, to be fair, like most of the traits aren't really that. Yeah, they're not really that interesting. Hey, which button is the boost button? I don't want to push the cockpit button because else I'm going to jump out to my death. But I'm also about to be blown up, so I want to speed this up a bit. No, B is the missile button. There it is. Excellent. It's a left trigger. Is the boost. But the traits aren't as good as something like as the ones in like Fallout New Vegas, but yeah, they're there, they're present. Yeah, they still have they still serve their function of giving you, making you better in one aspect, but worse at something else. Things like dialogue and persuasion is much better in Fallout 4. It's still luck based, but at least there's like some attempt at making it a little bit more detailed. So, yeah, let's actually swap this Banshee out. It's about to explode.
Of the heretic leader or his Banshee. We must keep searching.
And the gunplay and also the gunplay as well. I think the gunplay is actually much better than at its core it controls similarly to Fallout 4, but the fact that we have things like the ability to boost jump and like low gravity environments, it does make shooting like feel a lot more satisfying. Like, especially if you're on a planet with low gravity where you can just bounce up into the air and just rain down death on the space pirates below you. It's like, it is actually quite gratifying. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, at the same time, there's also things that I think that Fallout 4 does better. Like, the environments in Fallout 4 are better. It's like an actual map made by people and not by basically an AI. So it's more a little bit more interesting to explore. You've also got things like, God damn it, already shredded my Banshee, you bastards. Fuck.
Oh, I'm so bad at this.
Oh, I'm dying quite a lot during this mission, aren't I? But yeah, no. Another thing as well that I think that Fallout 4 does considerably better than Starfield is things like weapon customization and building settlements and outposts, which in Fallout 4 is actually pretty straightforward. But the way that that stuff works in Starfield is actually pretty fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's probably because of stuff like, there's like, you're almost constant, even if you're like storing items, you constantly have a limited, you constantly have like a limited amount of space to carry things. In Starfield, your ship's cargo hold can only hold so much. You can only store so much in crates. You can only carry so much as well. Which for a standard RPG, I'm not gonna lie, is not a bad idea. Like, it means that you do have to really pick and choose what you want to keep with you. It makes you more mindful of what resources you're carrying. But when you also have like really in-depth like building mechanics like Starfield, it means like, I'm constructing like a couple of bits and pieces for my outpost, and now I have to fuck off back into space for an hour to find more stuff because I can't just create a giant pool of it like I can in Fallout 4. I don't know. Maybe there's like still more about Starfield that I don't know and understand with that game. I do need to do some more research into that sort of thing, but it didn't feel that great. After a while, it just got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? If a weapon has got this is a powerful version of this particular gun, I'm not going to worry about customizing it myself. I'm just going to use the customizations that it has got, which works just fine. Which is a shame because, like in Fallout 4, I really enjoyed tuning my weapons to the way that I exactly wanted them to be.
And get inside.
Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, hopefully I don't take a fuel rod cannon to the face. Actually, you know what? Let's actually grab those, shall we? It's just as I suspected. Guys, this is the bathrooms. We made a wrong turn somewhere.
I smelled it before.
And with that, another mission is complete. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Halo 2. TCFN.